Spider-Man 4 has rumored new details on Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland in Venom 3, and more. Now, this is from Josh Wilding at Comic Book Movie. There's a lot of intrigue surrounding Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures' plans for Spider-Man 4, and the Cosmic Circus has shared a few interesting new tidbits today. The biggest relates to plans for Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's respective web slingers. According to Alex Perez, there is a very strong possibility they show up for an extended role this time around, meaning we could see a lot more of them in Spider-Man 4. As for Tom Holland's Peter Parker, he will get the symbiote suit in the next few years and may keep it for the next couple of Spidey films. That makes sense with the Avengers Secret Wars fast approaching, though all signs point to him getting the alien costume when he crosses paths with Tom Holland's Venom in his next solo outing. However, despite a team-up being planned for the Spider-Man No Way Home sequel, Perez confirms Holland doesn't appear in Venom: The Last Dance, including in any mid- or post-credit scenes. He also claims that with each passing day, Spider-Man 4 becomes more and more universal than street level. At this point, I dare say it's leaning slightly cosmic than street. With that, the door appears to have closed on a team-up with Daredevil, for now at least. Answering other readers' questions, Perez says Black Cat will not appear in the movie, reveals that Knull wields his all-black sword despite what we saw in Thor: Love and Thunder, and that Spider-Man and Venom will likely be battling more symbiotes. It also sounds like Marvel Studios is trying to get Spider-Man a cameo in Daredevil Born Again Season 2, perhaps to set the stage for a non-multiversal Spider-Man 5. Destin Daniel Creighton will direct Spider-Man 4, while Spider-Man No Way Home scribes Chris McKenna and Eric Summers are returning to write the script. A release date for the movie has not been announced, though we expect it to swing into theaters around July 24th in 2026. Okay. All right, man. I hate everything about this. I really do. Spider-Man is fun because he's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He has to help in these big moments, but the things about Spider-Man that make him fun and unique and that people relate to is that he genuinely is supposed to be the everyman that happened to get powers, and he's just trying to do the right thing. So it is about that trying to be in school and date the girl and like be a superhero. It's the charming level of what Homecoming was. Now, it's still, I would argue that was the best example of kind of a neighborhood Spider-Man, and they leaned into it a little bit, but you still had the kind of hanging chad of Iron Man the whole time, of him trying to stop Stark Tech from being taken, and the fact that he's using the Stark Tech. I still really enjoy that movie, but if you're talking about as close to a street level as we've gotten with him, that is the closest we've gotten, and you could still do a lot better. And for him to immediately, when we haven't even really seen him, be here and deal with the normal things that Spider-Man is going through. Again, we've got teases of it, but it still was on such a massive level, whether it be, planetary or cosmic or multiversal. Like we haven't just gotten Spider-Man has to deal with the lizard in the Tom Holland Marvel MCU moment. That sucks. That genuinely sucks. Now, that's not saying I don't love Garfield and I genuinely enjoy Maguire. It's just that if you really want to do that, Sony, especially knowing you still have controls over all of that, I have pitched this multiple times. If you really want to tap into what's going on with them, do a type of film, do 2 90-minute films, put it together as a 3-hour feature, kind of like a Grindhouse style, where 90 minutes we're checking in on Tobey and what's been going on with him and all that kind of stuff, or a tale going on right now. The other 90 minutes with Garfield and what's going on with him. And it could either be the stuff they were alluding to in No Way Home, or just give us a brand new story. And somehow that then ties back into, we got to go, Peter 1 actually might be in trouble. We got to go hop over and then lead into it. Can I just get one movie with Holland just being regular old Spider-Man? Not you went to space, bitch. Not you did this crazy spell that opened up all of these, which again, No Way Home was fantastic. I love that movie. But I really would just like to see Spider-Man in lower stakes, which don't necessarily mean that the stakes aren't high. But if every single time you have a party, it's always a frat rager, beer pong in every room, strip poker, it's always insane, then those moments when you go to have, it loses its luster. It's not fun anymore. That you literally get over it. Sometimes you just want to have a nice dinner party. Sometimes you just want to go bowling. Sometimes you just want to have a smaller, more regular thing. Just hanging with your boys and playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Which, by the way, if you want to see me play the game, I am going to be streaming it a decent amount. And I'm trash right now. So if you want to come laugh, come do that. But my point is, I really hate the fact that Sony is winning on this to be able to jump right into something this crazy because we haven't had a chance to really get to know Peter on a regular adventure so far. It's been super high stakes this whole time. Jumping right into Venom seems just out of place. Like, I remember watching Spider-Man the Animated Series, because that was what I got into, was X-Men the Animated Series and Spider-Man the Animated Series before I went to the books, a little bit after that. It was the fact that we had all these regular adventures and he's fighting against the Kingpin and he's dealing with Hobgoblin and all that kind of stuff. And then the symbiote shows up and now things get a little bit weird. That's what I'm looking for. It was Spider-Man. I know for a lot of people that's what they're looking for. So I really feel like they're losing their way here. I hate that they're kind of giving up this ground, but if it's the only way that you can get access to some of these characters because Sony really won't let up, okay, I guess. I mean, I'm going to watch it, and Tom is he is a fantastic actor, so I'm not worried about that. Destin Daniel Cretton is also a fantastic director, so I'm sure it'll be good, but it's not what a lot of people in the streets are asking for. It's actually very heartbreaking to see that. Every time Superman is around, I don't need him fighting Darkseid. You know what I'm saying? Every time Batman's around, I don't need him fighting the Joker. I'd like to see a Mr. Freeze. I'd like to see, I guess Lex is what we see in the movies more often. I'm just trying to think of the ultimate big bad for them. But you know what I'm saying? Like, Superman fighting Brainiac. I really want to see that. I do. I really hope he's in this Superman movie. I really hope that's the case, man. I just want to see regular Spider-Man. And God, to tease us with Daredevil and Spider-Man and No Way Home and to not ever see that happen, man, that sucks. That genuinely sucks. But I want to know what you think. Are you like, I don't care, give me any Spider-Man, I'm here for it? Are you super, no, the multiversal thing was amazing, so I want more? Or are you with me and that you want to see a street-level Spider-Man? Let me know what you think down in the comments, man.